In my last video, I started trying to complete X and Y with only monkeys. Today, we're gonna be going back to the 1990s, and I'll be attempting to beat Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen with only Misty's anime team. Her team's pretty weird. As you can tell, most of her Pokemon aren't fully evolved, which is a problem in itself, and surprise surprise, a lot of her Pokemon are water types. So there's no doubt in my mind that we'll be having a lot of problems throughout our journey. So you guys might be asking, how the hell am I gonna get these Pokemon? Well, I'll tell you now. I decided that I'll be getting her Pokemon in the location she gets them in the anime, to make this challenge as close to the anime as possible. So if there's any confusion, I'll be showing where she gets those Pokemon when it happens. I hope that after saying that it can clear some confusions in where I get some Pokemon. For this challenge, the rules are pretty simple. I can only use Pokemon from Misty's anime team, no items and battles but hell items and Pokeballs are allowed, and I have to set the games and set rules. Do you guys think I'll be able to beat Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen with only Misty's anime team? Well, you'll have to watch until the end to find out. And before we start, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys subscribe, since it greatly helps me out, and you guys can always unsubscribe later. And with all that being said, let's get right into this challenge. After naming myself Misty and my rival Gory, we were able to barely touch some grass before Professor Elk tells us that we're dumbasses for attempting that. Honestly, I agree. I'm a gamer, I don't touch grass. After that lecture, we were able to obtain our starter, a Goldeen. I'll name you Milo. If you guys get the reference, then be sure to comment it down below.
Is he dead?
Oh no, it's Grandpa. Don't be so mean. I'm sorry, he hasn't had his coffee yet. That's you.
Oh.
That's you. You'd be laying on the road if you don't have your coffee yet.
Screw you, man.
Hey, no, screw you. This is revenge for calling me a monkey. Give me coffee!
No!
In Route 1, we encountered a Staryu, which I named Oscar. And in Route 3, we encountered a Starmie, which I named B. And with that, we have the big 3 Pokemon that she had before the anime started. What? I don't think I'm supposed to be running into this thing.
Oh, what the huh?
What happened?
Yo!
It doesn't happen what the fuck is going on? I'm breaking the space-time, literally breaking the space-time continuum. 1 EXP!
1
1
EXP!
Thank you, okay, thank you, okay buddy. In Pewter City, we have a chance to face Brock, the Rock-type gym leader. Honestly, this is probably gonna be the hardest battle we have in this challenge. I'll need to think of a complex 100,000 IQ strategy to beat this guy, and thankfully, we did. This strategy is so complex that even I can't explain this in words. It's gonna blow your mind. Oh my god, this was so scary. Well, with that, we got the Boulder Badge. Yeah, he did find love at one point, but
No, but like an actual stable committing relationship.
Hey man, if Ash isn't gonna grow up anytime soon, then Brock isn't gonna find love, and that's a sad fact.
That's so true.
With that, we head to Cerulean City, where my gym's gonna be. I'll just be giving myself a badge since, you know, it's my gym. And there's an imposter in here. Ah, fuck. Well, whatever. On the way there, we have the ability to get a fossil. Here, I want you guys to predict what fossil I'll choose. I'll give you guys 5 seconds. If you guys guess a Helix fossil, congrats! This time, you'll get a handful of jelly-filled donuts. And yes, the real jelly-filled donuts. As I head to Route 24, we get the TM for Secret Power, which is a normal type move that inflicts damage, and also has a 30% chance of causing Let's try this again, and has a 30% chance of causing secondary effects. Like, what the hell is this? Is this how we do things in a Pokemon world? We beat up little kids until we get what we want? Sheesh, man.
What's Giovanni's motive, I guess?
Giovanni's motive is literally, oh, I want to be rich.
Ah, okay, so
yeah, he's
Jeffrey Bezos.
Yeah. So, what is a strategy for me to beat someone with practically the same Pokemon I have? Well, just use the one she doesn't have. Since the terrain is gonna be plain when we battle her, we have a chance to paralyze her, which may be useful so we don't cause a stalemate. With that said, it's time for me to show you who the real Misty is. She leads with Staryu as Ascendant Milo. After using Secret Power, another one was able to take it out. As she senses her Starmies, all I did was use Tail Whips, and after a few Secret Powers, we were able to take him out, winning as a battle and getting as a Cascade Badge. After that battle, you guys now know who the real Misty is. On my way to Vermilion City, I realized that we have the ability to explore the SS Anne, so I decided to do that for a bit. I still don't think it's a good idea for us to battle on a cramped ass boat. I mean, we don't want another Titanic situation happening, right?
Except around you, really. And my family, but that's about it.
Wait, the captain can get seasick? Hold on, what?
That's funny.
Wait a minute. We're putting our lives in his hands? Ah, god damn it, Gory.
Why is he so competitive and angry all the time?
he tells me he's gonna smell me later? For some reason?
I mean, go ahead, I smell pretty good.
I guess. I feel horrendous. I'm seasick. Dude, you're literally the captain. We need you. Wait, the boat is stationary. Why are you seasick? Hold on. With the ability to cut, we can finally head over to the electric type gym. Obviously, we have a huge disadvantage, but I thought of something that might work if I execute this correctly. Camouflage is a move that's signature to Staryu, and what that move does is that it basically changes the Pokemon's typing depending on the battlefield terrain. Because the battlefield terrain is once again plain, I can turn Oscar into a normal type. If I survive long enough, I can do enough chip damage to clean with B and Milo. Hopefully this is enough for me to win this battle. Oh god. No! Why? He sends in Voltorb, so I lead with Oscar. Being faster, I was able to use Camouflage to change my typing to normal, so now he can't hit me with any super effective damage. When I got too low, I would spam heal myself with Recover. I know, it was pretty scummy, but I gotta do what I gotta do to win this battle, bruh. After a back and forth, I eventually was able to take him out with a water gun. Next is his Pikachu. After almost knocking him out, he eventually took me out with Shockwave. Man, if only I didn't miss. Sag. In retaliation, I sent in Milo, and Secret Power took care of it. And now it's time for his ace, the Chunky Raichu. Knowing he'll probably do a crap ton of damage on me, I used Flail, and thank god I did. It did so much damage on him. So after sending in B, I was able to take it out with a Water Pulse, winning us a battle and getting us a Thunder Badge. You know, this strategy might work for Erika's gym also. I can't believe how easily I was able to do that. With Lieutenant Shirts out of the way, we're able to obtain a new Pokemon, a Horsey named Baldwin. Misty captures this in episode 19, Tentacle and the Tentacruel, so I believe now is the best time for me to capture it, since, you know, it took place right after the SS Anne and the Tenet Surge. After getting lost in Rock Tunnel because I'm a fucking dumbass, who thought it was a good idea to go in here blind? Oh wait, I literally can't see the bright side of the tunnel. On the other side of the tunnel, sorry.
Bro.
We soon make it to Route 7, and here I captured a Psyduck, and I proceed to name it Duck. In the anime, Misty accidentally captures it in episode 27, Hypno Snap Time, in Hop 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 Town, or in Japanese, Yo 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 Town, which is an anime exclusive location in the Kanto region, and apparently it's a suburb close to Celadon City, so I believe it's best for us to obtain it now. Great. I'm scared of the next gym, because I'm a gamer, I don't touch grass. I'm screwed. We soon make it to Celadon City, and here's when I realize that my crippling gambling addiction is gonna start soon. Oh no. Not now though, I just decided to buy the TM for Ice Beam, and people really be saying that Pokemon isn't pay to win. This gym is great, it's filled with women! I'll get you on Twitter by tonight, sir. Oh, relax. Chill out. Knowing this gym is gonna be one of the hardest battles in the challenge, I attempted to use the same strategy I used for Surge. Because of this, Victory Bell's Giga Drain did less damage than it usually would. I took advantage of this and I started spamming Recover until he ran out of Giga Drain PP. This was proven to be effective, and after a few Ice Beams, I was finally able to get an easy KO. Next is Tangela, which was easily taken out with an Ice Beam. And now it's time for our last Pokemon, Vileplume. Knowing Oscar's job is done, I decided to sack him off for a safe switch into Duck. After a back and forth, I eventually was able to knock it out by spamming Confusion, winning us a battle and getting us a Rainbow Badge. Jesus fuck! My Pokemon are absolute beasts! I can't believe we pulled this off! Since you guys made it this far, let me direct your attention to the subscribe button. If you guys like what you see so far, click it. It'll support my channel a lot, and you guys can always unsubscribe anyways. And with that being said, let's get back into the video. Are you guys ready to see my gambling addiction? Well, here it is. I need 3 sevens, bro.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? It's not like I care or anything. It's not like I care. Okay, now I'm starting to care because that happens way too many times. Bro, what the fuck is this?
Now. Oh! No! No!
Oh, okay, buddy.
Now it's just tempting you.
No joke, I closed my eyes one time as a joke, and I actually got 7s, like 3 7s.
Okay, you can do it again then.
Holy shit, no way.
What? I closed my eyes. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, fuck. Now, it's time for us to battle Team Rocket over and over again. Once in the graveyard, and no Eradicate in sight. And once in Silph Co. This is getting pretty annoying because there's so many trainers that we gotta face, and we don't even get that much EXP from them. Like, come on, give me something. There's really no point in battling them. Seriously, Gory, I'm literally trying to save the road right now. What are you doing? But thankfully, it wasn't that bad. And in no time, we made our way to Giovanni. Like his entire team, he was a complete joke. Every time we battle him, we were able to absolutely destroy him. My team just counteracts his too much. So if we ever face him again in the future, I believe he won't be that much of a problem. With that out of the way, we can finally face Sabrina. I really don't have a definitive way to beat her, so I just head face first into the gym. This is probably really stupid, but let's hope for the best. Knowing how physically fragile her team is, I sent in Milo as she leads with Kadabra, my only physical attacker. I was able to absolutely annihilate her with a few secret powers. Next is Ash's dad. After she uses barrier, I believe it's a good idea for me to switch into a special attacker. I switch into B as she baton passed into Venomoth. This was a pretty easy KO with a psychic. I don't know why she did that, but it was really stupid. As she sends out Ash's dad, all I needed to do was spam a few water pulses to knock it out. And as she sends out her Alakazam, it shared the same fate, winning us a battle and getting us a Marsh badge. Man, we're doing amazing during this challenge. Let's keep it up. On my way to Fuchsia City, I was able to obtain their TM for return, which is gonna be really helpful for Milo. Finally, a better normal type move. As I make it there, I immediately head into the Safari Zone. In here, we got the HM for Surf, a special attacking water move that has a base power of 95. This is a lot better than the water guns most of my Pokemon knows, so rest assured I taught it to almost all my team. With that, I feel extremely confident that I'll beat Koga. He sends out coughing as he lead with Duck. I started stacking up on Calm Minds, but as soon as he used his smokescreen, I knew this was a lost cause. What's the point of being juiced up just for me to miss? Well, thankfully that didn't really matter and I was able to hit it with a Confusion for an easy KO. Next is his Muck. And bro, I could smell that through my monitor. Jesus bro. Knowing I probably won't be able to knock him out, I switched into B and after a Psychic, we were able to easily take him out. His coughing shares the same fate, but we also feint to poison, so that sucks. As he sends out his ace, Wheezing, I send out Baldwin. After setting up the rain, I was able to knock it out by spamming Surf, winning us a battle and getting us a Soul Badge. I really wanted Duck to shine during that battle, but I guess it's not his time yet. You'll get there soon, buddy. With yet another gym leader out of the way, we're finally able to get our final Pokemon. Togepi, named Egg. He seems pretty useless right now, but mark my words, I'm determined to make this guy useful. In the anime, her egg hatches in between the Safari Zone and Cinnabar Island. So now I believe it's the best time for me to get it. With that, we finally have our final team. We are actually so close to finishing our journey, so let's end this with a bang. Knowing that next gym is literally gonna be a fire type, all we need to do is grind up so we can guarantee a victory. I also did some extra stuff like getting that TM for Light Screen and Reflect. I taught it to Egg, and I'm pretty sure this will be useful on him. Soon, I make it to Cinnabar Island, where Blaine's gym is gonna be. Falling down from a building is the optimal way to travel through this place, of course. Damn bitch, you live like this? After doing a little game show, here we go. Caterpie evolves into Metapod. We were soon able to make it to Blaine. And as I expected, this battle was extremely easy. That's why I sent out Egg also. Seriously? 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 After setting up the rain, Baldwin was able to sweep his entire team with rain boosted Surf, making this gym kind of a joke. Not even kinda, making this gym a complete joke. What the hell was this? Well, what did I really expect? Winning us a battle and getting us a Volcano badge. Now, we can finally head over to the final gym, which is ironically really close to home. And surprise surprise, Giovanni ends up being the final gym leader. Mind blown. He leads with Rhyhorn, so I send an Egg. Because of his piss poor performance in the last gym, I really want to redeem him. I was able to set up a Reflect and a Wish for a safe switch into Duck. I was hoping to sweep, so I started stacking up on Calm Minds. Maybe it'll work this time. After a few, I was able to knock him, Duck Trio, and Nidoqueen out by just spamming Surf. Her simp being mad that I knocked out her queen knocked me out with Earthquake. That really didn't matter though because Baldwin was able to take care of the rest of his team with just a few Surfs, winning us a battle and getting us a final gym badge. And now, all we need to do is complete our final challenges before we become the champion of the Kanto region. And boy, I cannot wait for that. We soon have yet another rival battle with Gory. But because we literally battle him in a Pokemon League, we'll just skip this battle and focus on our champion match. After a long, and I mean long grinding session, I finally feel pretty confident with my mostly unevolved team. After making it through the victory road, I finally made it to the Pokemon League. And here, all we need to do now is face the Elite Four and the champion, so we can finally finish this challenge. Before I head in, I want to show you guys my team. Here it is. It's pretty obvious who the carry of my team actually is, but honestly, I don't want that to happen. I honestly want everyone to have a fair shot at the league, so I'll try my best to even them all out as fairly as possible. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. Despite that, I feel like I have a good shot at becoming champion, so with all that being said, let's get right into the Pokemon League. The first member is Ice type Elite Four member, Lorelei. She leads with Dugong as Ascendant Egg. After I set up a Light Screen, Toxic, and Wish, I switched into B. And after using Thunderbolt, I was able to knock him, Lapras, Cloyster, and Slowbro out. After a few serves, I was able to knock out her last Pokemon, Jinx. Winning as a battle and making this the first member? Down. So much for giving everyone a fair shot, huh? Well, whatever. Now, it's time for the Fighting type Elite Four member. Fighting type Elite Four member, Bruno. And like the fighting master he is, he leads with Onix as he lead with Egg. After doing the usual Reflect Wish strat, I switched into Duck. Here, I want him to sweep his entire team. I managed to get 2 Calm Minds, and with the boost, a Surf made him an easy KO. He sends in Hitmonchan, and because of a crit in the previous round, I had to use Oscorp to take care of it. Next is Hitmonlee. Because he got yet another crit on me, I was easily taken out. So Baldwin had to set up the rain and use Surf to take it out. Dude, what is up with this crap RNG? What the fuck? Now it's time for his ace, Machamp. And holy crap, this fucking bitch destroyed Baldwin. So I had no choice but to send in B and use Psychic to finally knock it out. He of course sends out his other Onix, which was easily taken care of with a Surf. Winning as a battle and making this a second member? Down. Jesus man, I played like actual trash in this battle. I hope that doesn't happen again. Next is a Ghost type Elite Four member, Agatha. I sent an Egg as she leads with Gengar. After setting up the Wish and Light Screen, I switched into Oscar and I proceed to stack up on Cosmic Power. I was kinda worried because she started spamming Double Team, but thankfully I was extremely lucky and 2 Surfs were able to take him out. Next is Skullbat. And I must say, that is an amazing Ghost type. As I used Ice Beam, I was able to knock him out. But in retaliation, I was taken out by Poison. So that sucks. But you know what? This battle is still doable. Now, it's time for Arbok, which is yet again another amazing Ghost type. Well, after sending up the rain, I was easily able to take him out with a few Surfs. As she sends out her Gengar, I was able to take out half her HP. But sadly, it wasn't enough, so I had to send in B to take care of it. I was even able to use Psychic to knock out her Haunter. Winning as a battle, making this a third member? Down. On to the last member, Lance, the Dragon Master. And boy, this guy's gonna be a piece of cake. He leads with Gyarados as I send an Egg. After setting up a Reflect, which is probably a bad idea, I got taken out with a Hyper Beam. So I had to send in B to fucking murder it with Thunderbolt. Not having Ice Beam, I switched into Oscar. And after a few Ice Beams, I almost take him out, but not quite. I sent in Milo to do some chip damage, and for a safe switch into Duck. I wanted to do this because after using Calm Mind, I believed that he can sweep his team. I was able to use 2 Calm Minds to increase my special attack and special defense, and with this, I was able to take him and even his fucking Dragonite out. Like, what? That's crazy! I could have taken out Aerodactyl, but he crit me. So it's all up to B to once again save the day. With 1 Surf, I was able to knock him out. Winning as a battle, making this a final member? Down. I was actually really scared because here, I thought I would white out, but thankfully, I didn't. With all the Elite Four members taken out, it's time for us to face a champion of the Kanto region, Gory. Because most of my Pokemon are unevolved, I got really scared that this battle was gonna take ages to complete. I thought I was gonna white out over and over again, which would get really annoying. He just has so many Pokemon that can absolutely destroy me if I don't play carefully. But right now, that really doesn't matter. And it's time for us to face him. So now, let's defeat him so we can finally become the champion of this region. He sends out his Pidgeot as I send an Egg. After setting up a Reflect, a Poison, and a Wish, I switch into Baldwin. After setting up the Rain, I become extremely fast, and a few Ice Beams were able to take him out. He then sends in his Venusaur. As he sets up the Solar Beam, I was able to hit him with 2 Ice Beams to do a crap ton of damage on him, which gave Oscar an opportunity to knock him out with another Ice Beam. And with that, the biggest threat on his team is now gone. Let's fucking go, dude! We are doing phenomenal right now, holy crap. Next is Alakazam. Seeing all the damage he did on me, I thought I was gonna get taken out by a Psychic, but luckily, I got a crit and I was easily able to take him and Rhydon out. We are in a really good position right now. Let's keep it up! He then sends out his Gyarados, which can only be taken out by B, so I switch into it, and I use Thunderbolt for an easy KO. And now, it's time for his last Pokemon, Arcanine. And with one surf on 167 HP, we knocked out his last Pokemon and finally completed this fun ass challenge. It's been so long since I did an anime challenge that I actually felt really sad when I completed it. I miss doing things like this. This was a really interesting challenge that really made me rely on my game sense. So rest assured, thinking of strategies like camouflage and secret power was really fun, and honestly, it made me feel really smart. So, can I beat Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen with only Misty's anime team? Yeah, I was. And honestly, I really miss challenges like this. Next is gonna be a hardcore Nuzlocke and Pokemon Y using only bug types. Thanks to the people who voted in my community post. So if you guys have any suggestions on what teams I should use next, please comment them down below. I would love to hear it. Thank you guys for watching me suffer, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.